Teams and drivers are left in shock as the FIA drops a controversial decision that has everyone demanding answers. What exactly happened, and why has it caused such a stir in the F1 world? From rookie race cancellations to rule changes, this bombshell is shaking up the sport and tensions are rising fast. The FIA has officially cancelled the much-anticipated rookie race, which was planned to take place after the 2024 Abu Dhabi GP. Initially, the governing body had generated excitement and received widespread support for the idea. However, with the recent controversies surrounding the FIA, the decision to scrap the event could affect their credibility. Many were excited about the rookie race, with support coming from teams and notable figures in Formula One. Max Verstappen was a strong advocate, stating, "As someone who started racing in F1 at 17, I know how crucial early experience is." He believed the rookie sprint race would provide valuable insight for young drivers and a rare opportunity to feel the intensity of F1 competition. With this disappointment, FIA President Ben Sulayem faces challenges ahead. Maintaining trust and finding new ways to support young talent will be key to overcoming the backlash. The FIA has made efforts to give young reserve drivers some track time by requiring teams to let them participate in at least one free practice session. However, these sessions aren't truly competitive. Instead, young drivers are mostly gathering data, as one FIA official said, with the main goal of not crashing the car. While helpful, it's not the same as racing under pressure. Some drivers, like Colapinto, Lawson and Berman, have shown that they can handle the heat when given a one-hot chance in a competitive environment. This is why F1 teams, especially Red Bull, were looking forward to seeing how their academy drivers would perform in a one-off race. Red Bull's Dr. Helmut Marko said he was eager to watch talents like Ayumu Iwasa and Ishaq Hadjar compete. The rookie race would have offered a rare and valuable opportunity for them to prove their skills in an F1 car. The FIA released an official statement addressing the cancellation of the 2024 rookie race. It stated that while the concept received widespread support, it was determined that timing and organizational constraints made it impossible to host the event this year. The statement added that the race has been postponed to 2025 and discussions will continue to develop a potential concept and plan for future rookie races. And obviously, in a sport like Formula One, where things change rapidly, it's easy to lose track of updates. This is why meetings like the recent F1 Commission gathering are so important. The input from F1 bosses and young drivers plays a crucial role in shaping the sport's future. Sprint race and 2026 regulations discussed. While the cancellation of the rookie sprint race was a hot topic, it wasn't the only issue discussed. The 2026 regulations, a major focus, saw some crucial updates. One of the key changes is the simplification of the sporting regulation structure. This was done to make the rules easier to follow for teams and fans alike. On the technical regulation side, the discussion revolved around improving aerodynamic performance and the overall safety of the cars. These changes aim to make racing safer and more competitive. Since the new 2026 regulations are still a big unknown, teams requested additional testing time to adapt. In response, the FIA accepted this proposal, allowing more preparation for the upcoming changes. These adjustments are expected to give teams more time to understand the new cars and improve their performance under the updated regulations. As 2026 approaches, teams and fans alike are watching closely for how these changes will impact the future of F1. After months of discussions between the FIA and F1 teams, several amendments have been included, especially in the areas of performance, aerodynamics, and safety. The new rules have enhanced aerodynamic performance as teams have collaborated closely with the FIA to improve aerodynamic performance. The goal is to create cars that not only perform better, but also enhance the safety of drivers. These changes reflect the ongoing efforts to strike a balance between speed, safety, and fair competition. The financial regulations also saw some updates, aiming to create a fairer playing field for all teams. This ensures that smaller teams have a better chance to compete against the bigger names in F1. One of the most significant changes is the introduction of a 3-day testing period, allowing teams to familiarize themselves with their new cars. These tests are crucial, especially since the 2026 cars will feature a revamped chassis and electrification process. With a total of 9 days of testing, teams will have the opportunity to fine-tune their machines and gauge their competitiveness before the season begins. Moreover, as part of the revamp, the pre-season test schedule will now include 3 3-day tests due to the challenges brought by the new power unit regulations. These tests are designed to help teams get familiar with the new technology before the season starts. The 2026 financial regulations are also being updated, evolving from the current framework to ensure a balance between sporting fairness and financial sustainability. The goal is to create a fairer competition, allowing smaller teams a better chance to compete. As the FIA explained, the objectives are to provide a competitive balance and ensure that teams can continue to operate within sustainable financial limits. These updates are set to be presented at the World Motorsport Council on October 17th, marking a significant step for the future of the sport. The new regulations are expected to have a lasting impact on the way Formula One operates, promoting both competitive racing and financial responsibility. While the future looks promising, there are still current challenges, particularly with the flexibility of the front and rear wings. The FIA has stated that they won't allow McLaren's Mini DRS to go further, although it's not yet considered illegal. The controversy arose when McLaren's number 81 car, driven by Oscar Piastri, won in Baku, but there wasn't enough evidence to disqualify it. The FIA noted that while this innovation provides an advantage, it's something we shouldn't be looking at in the sport. Despite this, the MCL38 has shown significant performance on high downforce circuits, winning races by 20 seconds in Zandvoort and Singapore. Now, teams like Ferrari and Red Bull are expected to follow McLaren's lead from Austin onward, with a focus on enhancing their wing flexibility. Is this the game changer? The question remains whether McLaren's Mini DRS will be the silver bullet they need to dominate races in the same way they have in recent events. While the FIA has yet to make a firm decision on whether changes will be enforced in 2025 regarding this innovative part of the car, for now, it remains legal for the rest of 2024. This situation focuses on a long-standing issue in Formula One: loopholes. Teams have often managed to navigate these grey areas, making small adjustments to gain competitive advantages without technically breaking the rules. Another ongoing issue is overtaking under dirty air conditions. While recent car designs have narrowed, allowing for closer racing and reducing tyre overheating, the problem of overtaking in dirty air remains. As seen in Singapore, dirty air still makes it difficult for cars to overtake, forcing drivers to rely on fresher tyres or later braking in corners to get ahead. The FIA has made efforts to address this issue, but whether the 2026 regulations will significantly improve overtaking remains to be seen. We'll have to wait and see if the FIA's changes make overtaking easier. Many in the F1 community are wondering. The FIA's credibility has come under increasing pressure recently, not only due to technical challenges like wing flexibility and dirty air, but also because of off-track controversies. One such controversy is the swearing scandal involving Max Verstappen and the community service penalty he received, which has left many questioning the fairness of FIA rulings. The governing body has been under a lot of pressure, as fans and critics alike wonder if the FIA can restore its credibility amid these challenges. FIA President Ben Sulayem has defended the organization, stating that the FIA often doesn't get the credit it deserves. According to Sulayem, the governing body has worked tirelessly to bring new sponsors and partnerships to Formula One, and while the negative narrative around the FIA persists, especially with media criticism, he remains hopeful that the organization's contributions will eventually be recognized. We've been pretty active in bringing new partnerships to the sport, but we don't get the credit for it, Sulayem stated. Adding to the controversy, the cancellation of the rookie race at Abu Dhabi has left teams and fans disappointed. This event was supposed to give young drivers a rare chance to compete in an F1 car, and many teams, especially Red Bull, were looking forward to seeing their academy drivers perform in this unique setting. Drivers like Ayumu Iwasa and Isaac Hadjar would have had a valuable opportunity to showcase their talent on the big stage. However, due to timing and organizational issues, the event has been postponed to 2025. This delay has frustrated many F1 executives who were eager to see how their young drivers would fare in a competitive race environment. The FIA's recent decisions, including those around technical regulations and event cancellations, have put the organization under the spotlight. As F1 fans and teams look forward to the 2026 regulations, questions remain about whether the changes will truly address the sport's current challenges. The next few years will be critical for the FIA and Formula One, as fans wonder whether these adjustments will improve competition or if more controversies lie ahead. So, what do you think of the teams and drivers demanding an explanation after the FIA's regulation changes? Comment below your views and subscribe for more.